make it home alive, but it's no longer you. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Obsessed with this song. Covered in red. Oh, I didn't even turn on anything. I didn't open my alerts, and I didn't open the thing to put my iPad on the screen. I just went live, click. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. No past romance, I see the sacrifice of man. Trails of betrayals and the brother's final stand. I'm alive, but it's no longer you. All right, friends, who's ready? Hello. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, and then, oh, and then, oh, 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 oh. Okay, I fixed it. Hello, everybody. I still have no PNG tuber. We're gonna draw today and talk about everything that happened yesterday. Guys, I'm snowed in. Again. I can't believe my very eyes that there's so much snow. Like, I saw it started snowing yesterday, and I was like, that's awesome. And then I didn't pay attention to the outside at all, and then I went downstairs and I couldn't see the road. I was like, oh, when did this happen? Hello, everybody. Yesterday was so much fun. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty okay. I'm a little tired. But when am I not tired, honestly? Yesterday I made my first D&D character. And I think he's fun. His last name is Whimsy Beam, and I think that's awesome. And I'm gonna play my first D&D campaign session thing later tonight, which is fun. I'm just the most silliest and whimsiest character of them all. But yes. Hello, everybody. I want to doodle moments that happened yesterday on the Realm. But yeah. Who watched the event yesterday? Did anybody watch the event yesterday? I'm assuming a lot of people here watched the event yesterday. But I thought it was fun. I'll show you a doodle that I drew. This tango design is by Mo Lee. Makes me think when he was freaking out about the fences. I mean, it was mostly Sneeg freaking out and then Clown playing into the bit. Dude, Yellow was so funny yesterday. Sausage? This is not sausage. This is tango. This is tango. I know they're mistaken because Tango is Sausage's father, but this is Tango. But yeah, I just thought this moment was funny because Tango is like obviously joking. Um, he was trying to be silly, but everyone else is all like, Tango, we know you've been gone, but you gotta watch your words. It was funny. The Ross Protection Squad. Yeah, this moment was funny. Yeah, but I thought it was so funny. Um, watching I I thought it was so funny just watching Yellow, and they're just like peacefully trying to like they're basically doing build mart, right? They're trying to do build mart, and then you look at like the other point of views, and everyone was like on exciting adventures and experiencing the horrors. It was just so funny. They're chaotic and funny too. Oh yeah. It was awesome. Um them doing building and then them doing potions. Mm, 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 mm. It didn't come out awful. Let's go. That's the first step. Being happy with your own art. Hello, welcome in. Yeah. Mm-mm. I'm One thing that I'm really confused about is why was Clown's last words on the server was, Ross, tell Sneeg that he's my Pookie honeysuckle. I'm like, huh? I was like, I thought it was something serious. Oh, Clown Pierce is so funny. Just putting everywhere and claiming for the kingdom, dude. Honestly, Yellow being so openly supportive of is like so openly supportive of being in the kingdom is so funny. That guy just wants an elytra. Clown could make the elytra. He was the first one who unlocked the crafting recipe. Clown was literally the first one to unlock the elytra crafting recipe. He could make it himself. But that's awesome. um, but I guess I think he was just being silly. Yeah. Unless I don't know. I feel like Clown has already maxed prestige, right? Can't make it without chorus fruit though. But that's the thing. The end is unlocked. You can go right back into the end right now and get it. And there's chorus fruit everywhere. Unless unless somehow the entire end has been like demolished already by Pangy, Phil, Sneeg, and Bad, but no, that's what I want to talk about too. Because I think he missed his king, but I also thought it was really interesting. I just thought it was really interesting because Clown is very particular with his character, but because it was an event, I mean, everyone who came back to spawn was able to go back into the end. And what is there? Like, guys, oh, I guess it's time to open Pokemon cards. Guys, can I be so for real? Can I be so absolutely, honestly, uberly for real? What is there to do in the end? Absolutely nothing. After you fight the dragon, after you get the elytra, and after you get a few shulkers, what can you do? Absolutely nothing. There's nothing left in the end. What else is there to do? So, like, once the end is unlocked, build, I guess, but what else? So I feel like closing the end after only a few people was able to go in there is just, I don't know what kind of move that is. Like, if you wanted to close the end after the event, then you probably should have told everyone, "Hey, this is your last chance to be in the end." So I seriously doubt that they closed it. No, I think someone assumed that they closed it, but I honestly don't think they closed it because like they were talking about like, oh, I hope people build in the end, and collect um like the stone and everything. Do you think there'll be other dimensions? What do you mean? I was laughing so hard yesterday when Foolish called Phil a woodcutting hermit lumberjack. Dude, Foolish's nickname for people is so funny. So I think the end is still open. Because, like, what's the point of closing it now after they've already been in it? Also, the builds in the end was amazing. I'm honestly devastated that Foolish did not have shaders on. Because when I looked on other POVs with the shaders on, it was gorgeous. The purple, like atmospheric haze around all of the builds was so good. It's it just made everything so, I don't know, it just made the end look more majestic, especially with like the huge like Enderman statues holding like the end crystals that you have to shoot to defeat the dragon. It was like amazing. It's so beautiful, and like all the structures and like the amethyst crystal shards, like spikes coming out from the ground. Dude, Ross is so cool. Ross is such an amazing builder. I did see the keeper calling Foolish a false king. The keepers and Foolish have beef. They don't like each other. I'll be so for real. Made a custom dimension just for the Realm SMP. I feel like that's so difficult to achieve. Making a custom realm, a custom dimension for the realm. Yeah, it was so beautiful. Mm-mm. But yeah, I'm glad Ross has access to more purple now. Foolish having beef with admins. I mean, that's his role. That's his job. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, what I really wanted to talk about, because like it is interesting. The end is fool's colored when you think about it. What, like the end stone being yellow and purple for like Ross? I don't know. Maybe. The block is just called purple? No, 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 no. It's called por or something like that. Will, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I don't know why my alerts isn't showing on screen, but it's like making the notification sound. Yeah. It's fun. But what I really wanted to talk about was like how interesting Clown's character is. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Because like there's so many moments that are so interesting to me. Um like like everyone was in Foolish's room, right? Because they were talking about the gay chair. Because it was Bad, Tubbo, Ross, Foolish, and maybe Sausage. I don't remember. But it was like a few people in the room and they were talking about it. And then Clown walks in. And if you notice, Clown, he when he walks in, he's like in the middle because on one side is Bad and Tubbo talking, and on the other side is Ross and Foolish. And he immediately puts himself right next to Ross and Foolish, turns to Foolish, Foolish turns to him, and I don't remember what Clown said, but Foolish was like, "Whoa, you look cool," and then Clown was all like, "Thanks." And so Clown was there next to Foolish, like at the very, very beginning when they showed up and met for the first time since the snail fight, I think. And then everyone, and then I think after that, so many people just showed up into the room to start talking that Foolish was all like, okay, let's go to the into the throne room. And then when they went into the throne room, I think Clown immediately just went and stood right next to Foolish while Foolish was sitting on the throne. He immediately stood there, you know? It really has been a while since those two saw each other. Dude, low key, I miss the moments like do you guys know that one VOD where Foolish was trying to build his room and then Clown was building his tower? And I'm pretty sure they were like the only two online. So whenever Clown finishes a part of the tower, he goes, "My liege, check it out." And then he AFK'd in Foolish's room eating his ramen. That was fun. Loki, I miss it. Clown's being protective, I guess. Um, a part of me wants to be sus because at the very beginning, Clown has said that in like when he used to stream on the realm, Clown has said that like maybe he'll work betray the kingdom or something or take over the throne, you know? But after everything's that happened and everything that Yellow has done together and like how they band together, it does make me wonder like another part of me doesn't believe like another part of me believes that maybe he is a team player. You know? I'll go find that one. Yeah, it's pretty early on. Um but yeah, so Clown was next to Foolish and then they all had to go to the tavern, right? Yellow stayed behind to get like supplies and stuff that Ross has made. Except then the group split in half, basically. I think Fit already went ahead. So the group split in half. Um, Ross, Clown, and Foolish went first, and then Phil, Sneak, and Tango stayed behind so that Sneak could like get some good armor for Tango, you know? Yeah, he puts himself first, but I think he was being attached to the kingdom. I think his plans changed at least a little bit because of Ross, especially. No, I also agree. I also think that's the case. Um, and I feel like with all this that's going on, I think Clown has realized that it's better to be a team player than it is to be like solo, you know, or like betraying like friendships and stuff. And he has really strong alliances, I feel like. Like Sneeg, for example, is a really strong ally, especially with his gun. But it does make me wonder because Tango already knows about like spears doing more damage based on velocity. And now that people have elytras, it's going to get interesting, is all I'm going to say. People have elytras now. And with the right angle, you could basically one-shot somebody. Mm-mm. I saw his VODs, but I also saw the difference between him talking with the kingdom before and after interacting with the members a lot. Oh yeah. Do people outside of the kingdom know about the spears and damage that they do? I don't think so. I think the only people that knows is Tango because like, you know, he helps. He's like part co-owner of the server, I'm pretty sure. Um Tango, Sneeg, Foolish mainly because Tango told Foolish and Ross because Sneeg told Ross and I'm pretty sure Phil and maybe Clown. So who knew that when Sneak watched Parkour Civ and went, who is that guy? That a few moments later he'd be called Pookie Honeysuckle by said guy. I mean, I guess it's also the same with Foolish, right? Because Foolish thought that the parkour villain had so much aura and was so cool. And then he met Clown, and now Clown calls him my liege, my king, I'll protect you. You know, his archmage. Who all has elytras? The only people I know are Phil, Fitz, Sneeg. Pangy, Bad, and Bad's going to make one for Hannah. Uh, that's all I know so far. Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was funny. I thought it was interesting just to see Clown so protective. Like when they went to the tavern, I don't even think Foolish really registered that there was phantoms attacking him. But Clown was like, my liege, I'll protect you. Get down. Pew, pew, pew. And then he started like shooting them down. And then Foolish was like, Foolish said something and was all like, "Oh, thank you, I like for the protection or something." And then Clowns did Clown say something that was all like, when I am here or something, you are under like my protection, like I won't let them hurt you or something. Did he say that? Or am I making that up? The potato bit, dude, stop it. It was so why was Clown so cute? When he was a potato. He was like, watch, 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 I'm about to get a growth spurt. Boop. And then he just stood up. Stop it. And then Foolish made it dark and eerie. I thought he would figure it out by now. I think the thing is about Bad is that nobody really uses the spear against him, and he really used weapons at face value, you know? So that's why he's been mainly using the axe. He didn't really look into the spear. Especially with Owen's plans with Green. I think I think Clown, I don't know, because Clown is very observant. He probably knew what happened as soon as he logged in, pressed tab, and saw Owen's name is purple. You know? Being a witch about Pisa, that was funny. Like, Foolish clocked it, I'm telling you. I feel like Clown is very against Owen to the point where if he finds out about Owen's plans, he will make it a point to make it unachievable. Was maybe going to join Green? Not maybe. It already happened. It already happened. Owen's already on Green. I'm pretty sure because I think um for real as a spy, I think is he is joining Green because it fits with his plans. Owen Owen is pretending to be a spy for the kingdom, but in reality he wants to kill the king. That's what he wants. He wants to kill the king and take the crown. And he's going to do it in any means necessary. And he knows that Green is against yellow. When Green tries to spawn kill Foolish on Lysa, it is really cool to see Rush to save somebody. But I also don't think they're gonna spawn kill because one, that's just BM. Um, Also, Owen told Pangy and BBH about being a spy, so he's gonna play that role. Yeah. But yeah, it is interesting. Oh, do you know what was so funny yesterday? Because Bad was having like an in-character moment where he was talking to himself after like talking with Pangy and after with talking with Ross, right? So Bad was all like, um, I don't know if I really agree with the actions to invite um Owen in. This was like after Bad was talking to Pangy. He was like, okay, we can just let Owen in and then we'll see where it takes us, right? And then after that, Bad was all like, "Ugh, I don't know. I don't really want Owen to be in here because like his character doesn't align with my character, and like I don't want him to kill Foolish because I'm the only one who could kill Foolish. Maybe I should just like leave green and join yellow. And as soon as he said that, Pangy raided him. And Pangy's chat was like, what? Then Bad was like, whoa, whoa, you guys aren't supposed to be here. And then he kept talking further, and he was like, yeah, like, Ross tells me a lot of stuff, but like, I don't know if I can trust Ross. And as soon as he said that, Ross raided him. And then Ross's chat was like, what? Dude, it was so funny. I was all like, oh, Bad. He was like, why am I talking about people and they raid me? Like, I'm just trying to have an in character moment, dude. It was so funny. That's funny. Mm-mm-mm. Owen also rated him first. Oh yeah, Owen rated him when Bad and Peggy were like, I don't know, maybe. That was funny. That was awesome. Owen singling Foolish and Ross out in front of Bad and Pinky, who both have complicated relationships with them too, is so great. It is. It's interesting. Hi. Welcome in. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Wait, here, we can watch a few clips from yesterday because I think they're fun. We'll just go through my likes. Um, Wait, no, this was so funny. The moment when they were in the labyrinth room and they were going to restart the you know when they were going to like restart the server, and then um last second Phil was all like, "Wait, I don't think we should be laying." And then as soon as that happened, the restart happened. That was funny. When they fell, yeah, there's a compilation of everyone's reactions that was live. I saw on Twitter something very interesting about Owen not knowing how Foolish normally do things, like being flirty to get what he wants. Oh yeah. I think Owen is going to have a time when he realizes what's happening. Here, I have two clips that I liked. Um, Here's the potato one, because dude, the potato one was so endearing. Low key, I wanted to draw it. Might still.
We just need the wool now.
Okay, that's fine.
I've
Aw,
got the wool.
you're like a little potato.
What are you doing? It's the wrong one.
What did you just sprout?
Dude, I love clowns laugh so much.
I'm about to hit a growth spurt.
Oh my goodness! Oh,
Wow!
who's a good little potato? Who's a good little potato?
It's me.
Oh.
It's me.
That's a good little potato. It's me, it's me.
Would be happy. We're gonna deep fry you.
No! Save me,
Yeah, how does that feel? Yeah, how does that feel, clown?
What?
When everyone wants to eat you, buddy.
Not so good. Not so good after all.
Do you think it feels good for the potato?
Oh, dude, he's just
Maybe
getting
the potato
crunched
is really
around.
fun.
Yeah, he's like, oh, like,
Bruce Banner?
Dude, I'm so happy Tango's back. Dude, I was like low key. I was like, oh my god, when I got the notification that Tango was live, I'm like, really? He's here? Dude, the kingdom low key was flourishing. How fun it would be when his character learns Foolish is immortal. Fences was funny because it's a running gag in Phil's chat to spam. Don't forget about the fences ding donk whenever he ends. Wait, really? Dude was gone for a month. Hello, hi, welcome in. That was funny. This scene was funny. Dude, this was also funny. Just like this was like the The compilation of like everyone is
Wait,
so
we
funny.
should, wait, hold on. We're doing.
Everybody get in line.
Oh, we're gonna be like sardines.
We're creating the trolley problem.
All right, run me over.
All right, us or two puppies? What's
Oh,
it
I
gonna be?
messed it up.
Wait, whoa, listen, I understand. Don't
I'm
choose
scared
the
about a
puppies, don't choose
restart
the puppies.
happening if we're laying down. We
Wait,
might glitch through the floor. Oh no. They might have went through the floor. They literally, as I said it, I think they've gone through the floor. This is, oh no, dude. Did you see they sunk? Oh no.
Bill,
I
you didn't
didn't see
warn
it
them
fast
fast
enough.
enough. Dude, his face. look at his face. It's so funny. Him and Sneak had the exact same facial expression.
I'm just dead.
Dude, Sneak is so funny.
Hopefully that's not a big deal. Hopefully that was just the server lagging as I disconnected, cause
Dude, they're so.
Oh no.
I'm glad Fit was calm.
I hope they all fall through the floor.
Dude, even Clown fell through the floor. I want to see Clown's point of view so badly.
I'm scared about Dude, if everyone falls through the floor now, oh my fucking god.
Look at them. Oh, that's very nice of them. Chat, how are you? How are you? Little check-in chat.
Hi,
How we
Ross.
doing?
Well,
Look at the devastation on his face. He's so
hopefully
devastated.
We got out of the lair, in time. Who knows?
What?
If
Jacksepticeye?
I'm falling in the void, I'm immediately combat logging.
It was so funny opening Twitter and seeing Blue in the labyrinth and being forced into mind games, and then Yellow was just building and getting potion effects on each other. Dude, it was funny. When I was watching Blue just arguing over like which button to press, and Amesy had no way to help them was kind of funny. What did Red have to do? I saw that Red had to do like drop like the drop, right? And they fall and then they drop into like different like pools of lava or something. Do they have another thing? Because Yellow had to do 2 puzzles before they got to the labyrinth. I'm assuming everyone else also had to do 2 because I saw Green had to do parkour. They had to kill mobs creatively. That's fun. Wait! Guys, I just had a realization. I remember a conversation that Ross had, like Ross, Tango, and then someone else, I think Clown or somebody, was having. And then they were talking about these like events and stuff. And I think Tango was talking about like having puzzles for everyone to do. And then Ross said something about oh, why don't you make something like a puzzle for different people to do? Like each team would have different puzzles to do. Yes, it was during the netherite. Oh yeah, the netherite mining class. And then Tango was all like, "But that's a lot of work. But we could do it. You know." Was that was that this event? Is that what Tango was talking about? Because these are different puzzles for different, like for all the different factions, and they all had to do probably, dude. The dots are being connected. The dots are being connected. I'm having like a gigantic giga brain moment right now. Yeah, the puzzles were related to the factions because Blue had a puzzle where they all had to push the same button. Um, and there's different buttons with like different numbers, and their question was, how many Blue faction members were there? Um, and then they argued over which one was the correct button. But the real answer was that they all had to push the same button, but everyone pushed different buttons. How they didn't want the same puzzle for each group. Yeah, I think that was the play. I think that's what made this event very like fun and impactful, but also fun to watch other point of views. Because everyone had different puzzles, but the puzzles were related to the group. Because Yellow has like a lot of builders, and like Ross is always building and stuff. Um, and so that made sense for them to just do build mart. And then Sneeg with his two hickey. So it made sense for them to do potions. Red having to creatively kill mobs, that seems like fun. Green had to do parkour, which is interesting. I don't know why they had to do parkour, but does anybody know what else Green did? Green did parkour, and then I'm pretty sure they did something else. Can we talk about the bugs? Oh, I was going to go to the Realm SMP updates and like scroll through them with you guys if you guys want. But yeah, we can finish watching this.
If I'm falling in the void, I'm dipping.
Oh, guide a snail through a maze. Yeah, I saw that they became snails. I thought they became snails, but I guess they were just riding the snails. He didn't show it to anyone. Yerp.
And I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait until they contact me. Be like, hey, so let's do a quick /TP the moment you log in. All right, cool. Shit. Okay. All right. Fingers crossed, chat. Fingers crossed.
This is so scuffed, but in a funny way. All right. Surely I'm just back in place, not in the void right now. All right, cool. Very cool.
I was kind of hoping we'd fall through the floor.
Did you guys fall through the void too?
Oh, nah,
my
I kind of was hoping
God.
we
My
would.
heart fell out of my ass.
Dude, that's crazy. That's so
Did you all fall
crazy.
too?
Yes, yes. As soon as Phil said it too, as soon as he said it, we all fell.
That was insane.
Did I actually clock it? It was
Yeah.
like,
You said it. Like, I'm so worried about us laying and it's gonna restart. And at the moment, we just dropped.
Dude, I also dropped.
I got out of the lay and I saw
Yeah.
your armor, not your bodies, your armor
Your
sink
bodies,
into the
yes.
ground.
Yes. I saw that as well. There was armor just floating.
And I was like, oh, it's GG.
I was about to get up, but then it like stopped and it just.
The perfect opportunity right before the world ends. I get naked.
Dude, I love Yellow. Yellow is so funny. Okay. We can sorry, I just started doodling because they went on like their beach. Foolish took out the beach towel and then him and Clown were just laying on it, which was so funny to me. Oh, guys, I absolutely love this design of Clown. This design of Clown is actually really on my iPad. This design of clown is really fun. Very whimsical. I like it a lot. I really like this one. Also, Sneak's facial expression is so funny in this. Yeah, I really like this design of clown. Look, the little cheeks is so cute. Oh yeah. Sneak's facial expression is awesome. They reference Frank, but not Origins SMP in Sneak's book. It would have been so silly. I feel like they were about to, but then Phil showed up. Like if they waited to TP Phil just like a second longer, they would have done it, I think. They were just waiting for that moment, you know? Okay, let's see. Let me open Realms SMP updates. There you go. Because they have an ongoing thread, I'm pretty sure. Here we go. Updated thread on the books of the Realm event. An ongoing thread. We'll be going till we get all the books. So here's Tubbos, Q Tubbos, and QSMP, Owen, and the Pirates. There once was a realm where a magnificent inventor took care of his daughter. Despite reckless, both lived a happy life among friends, family, and even enemies. If only you could turn back time. So this is Tubbos. There once was a realm where humans crossed seas, where a plague similar to ours happened. 3 birds guided these pirates, each representing the desires they had. I do wonder if the sea has led them to new shores. And this is Pirates SMP, right? Here's Foolish. There once was a realm that birthed a being bathed in gold, whose life never faded from his eyes. While he was fated for a lonely existence, his immortality enabled him to meet others who shared his life. And now he has met us. Tubbo's book, yeah. Hello, welcome in. Sunny reference in Tubbo's book, yeah, because this book is specifically Tubbo on the QSMP, Q Tubbo. And this book, because like it's interesting because some books reference other SMPs while other books reference like the actual person, you know? Like Tubbo and Foolish reference like them. Well, Tubbo is like specifically QSMP, but Foolish is just specifically him. It doesn't really explain what realm, because there once was a realm that birthed a being bathed in gold, but we don't know which realm this is, you know? This is Crows, I guess outsiders? There once was a realm where all people knew was but a maze. Dangers lurked, many died at the mercy of these walls, and many fell by the hands of others, yet 5 remained. I don't know much about outsiders. What's outsiders? I think it's because he always played the same character to a degree, to be honest. Yeah. The first SMP he was on. Here's Pisos. There once was a realm where a man who, despite not joining the journeys others took upon himself to be a source of advice and knowledge in other stories, a kind friend with knowledge and witty, though some would just call him gay. Is that Pisos? This is Lifesteal. There once was a realm where instead of death, a defeat would have part of your very soul stolen from you. The best of the best fought against each other, taking the lives that in their eyes belong to them only. Is this freedom? Is based on Maze Runner. First SMP? Because it did sound like Maze Runner. I read that book back when I used to read books. The idea that hearts are parts of your soul is so good, right? It does make it interesting of people exchanging hearts for stuff, you know? Like you can pay with a part of your soul. That's interesting. That's kind of fun. This is Ross. There once was a realm where a girl would spend her days building great many monuments. The girl only wished for her creations to be respected, and so did she become a warrior. What was hers would be protected. Interesting. So this is just Ross, right? Is this freedom is such a good line because the whole thing in life steals the endless cycles that you're stuck in. Oh yeah. This is Pangies. There once was a realm. What kind of screenshot is this? There once, sorry. There once was a realm where a man tried to live of the land for 100 days. A warrior at heart, he placed a difficult task on himself. That bravery is respectable. Will it hold here? Did Pangy do 100 days in Minecraft or something? So here's Fit. There once was a realm where no rules existed. People only fought for their survival. Art was all but a target of hungry eyes. Yet a man stood tall. He would not let the world change who he was. He would learn from it. To be 2D. Epic. This is Johnny's. There once was a realm where a human tried to entertain others by bringing to them a variety of topics. Little did he know that soon he would be involved in something far greater than him, but soon he shall see what awaits him. Interesting. Gosh, some of these are so cryptic and so vague. And this is Vault Hunters. I'm assuming Vault Hunters would be for CPK? There once was a realm where people would search the land to open portals that led them to Elucidin corridors. Sacrifices were made, foes were defeated, challenges were accepted, and all for the thrill of adventure. This was in a yellow chest? This one? Probably Tango. Oh, Tango was also in Vault Hunters, right? If this is for Tango, yeah. But that's not all the books, right? Because I feel like there's Bad. Bad also got a book, right? CBK's ones mentions a fox. Is there like another thread? Is there another thread? I'm scrolling. Okay, here's sausage. Oh, oops. Besides Owen because he was on yellow for so long. There once was a realm where people were reborn anew when they died. Yet, much like ours, death had a limit. Despite coming back as something new every time, 6 was the limit. Death was a reality. Apparently that was sausage. Let's see. Was the afterlife or new life? I'm not sure. Here's maybe Tina's new life. There once was a realm where a girl adored by many set herself on a journey. She was good at many things, yet she stumbled upon a realm where she could become a student of something new. But perhaps is it time she is upstaged? Hannah's one mentioned lifesteal too. Let's see. There's Tubbo, Johnny, Foolish, Crow. Is it this one? There once was a realm where a woman met many people, Through them, she experienced many adventures, from islands to the sky to stealing lives. She had a full existence, and now that existence might soon end. Isn't that crazy that Hannah got this book and then she died in the end? She lost a life in the end. Tina was the student? Yeah. That's a little silly. I thought that was funny. Isn't that Bed Wars? Yeah, Bed Wars is the what, from Islands in the Sky? Is that Bed Wars? Stealing Lives, she had a full experience. um uh, I think this one was bats. Dude, these screenshots are so tiny. Did the thread have his? I don't think Phil had one. Did he? There once was a realm where a being that sees himself immortal fell prey to a plague like ours. Yet, if they are still around, perhaps that means that not all hope is lost, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, even for us. The Eggpire. Yeah, and I think that's all that we know for now. Though they didn't show Sneeg's book with Frank. I don't know if anyone could find that. He opened one at least? Well, everyone did open one, but I think there's only like enough books, you know. QSMP and Eggpire, yeah. More than a plague because it didn't spread. There was also like the black concrete ooze stuff that was covering everything, but I don't think that had anything to do with like the plague. But there was also like that, you know. I've played these games before twice. Mm-mm. But that wasn't one of them. Yeah. Da, da. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Dude, what other clips are there? I feel like there's so many clips. Hi, Shimzy. Hi. Ba 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 ba. I feel like if I go onto this person's account, they have all the clips. So many things happened yesterday. It was so good, dude. It was so fun. It does make me wonder. Sneeg defeated the dragon, right? Like, Sneeg sniped the dragon? We call that the dub for the kingdom. That's a dub for the kingdom. Also, there's like the full here's the full end thing. But dude, when I was watching other people read this whole thing out loud for their chat, it reminded me of when I read the full end poem on stream because of like a goal that we had, I think. And it's tough. The speed you think is slow, but once you get to like the huge chunky text, it gets so hard to read at like at the same speed. I empathized with them. He fired the last shot, but it hit at just the right time when other damage was done that it looked like he nuked it. Oh, okay. is that later on Owen asks to see and Bad refuse, and then Red not saying the immortal part. Like, where's the pause button to read it? I know, right? But yeah, that's fun. I don't know. The end poem is always just like so lovely to me. This moment was funny. This moment.
Like 5 years before this.
We're never gonna die.
Okay, that one is definitely going in the paper.
I'm literally a totem.
Dude, Phil heard these words before. Do we remember Squidcraft? Do we remember Squidcraft? We've heard these words before. We're never gonna die. Pow! We're not gonna die today. Gets pulled into the void. Dude, when I heard that, I was like, this is not a good omen. Owen being right there is hilarious. Stop that. Dude, it made me laugh because of the roller coasters of emotions. Also, look at this. Clown mess. Clown sent this to Sneak. Dude. And then they just died. Dude, I was also convinced that they were winning. Guys, I did not expect for Clown and Sneak to become such great friends. And it just made me laugh. They are so funny. Hi, Az. What do you think about the whole dragon egg shard stuff? Is like I didn't really know because I was mainly watching Pangy's POV. No. I was mainly watching Foolish's point of view, and then Pangy comes in and was all like, "Have you guys seen dragon egg shards?" So is it like you have to collect the shards in order to get the dragon egg? That's like custom, right? Guys, we're getting no art done, but I think that's okay. We're having a yapping session and a react session. I think that's fun. Dude, look at him. He's so small. Did you see Pilly talking about Foolish's past? It does make me wonder if did Pilly say it because Pilly knows of Foolish's past, or was Pilly saying it to be ominous and then found out about Foolish's past and is going to play into it? Sneak and Phil has two of the pieces. That's awesome. I wonder how many pieces you need. He's a potato. He's a little potato. He's just the littlest potato. He's just a little guy. Who's a good little potato? I am. It's me. Dude, stop it. They're so endearing. I hate them. I want to stomp them. He probably knows the lore. That's fair. Pilly's one of us. Raptor Bird was Sneegs. Was that referencing the chocobos? So it makes sense Pilly's talking about his past? Maybe. Frank was mentioned. Dude, this is awesome. Dude, I laughed when I saw this. This is so good. I hope you guys know the meme, or else I'll feel old. Please know the meme. Please, please. I beg. I beg of you guys to know the meme. Because if you don't, I will feel so aged. Yes, I know the meme. Thank goodness. This one was also funny. This moment, dude, I think Foolish has a contagious laugh. Sneeg's laugh is also really fun, and Clown also has a really fun laugh. When I hear them laugh, I always feel like I need to laugh as well. There's this moment. This moment was funny.
Man,
Nice.
we need to have each other's backs.
Oh no. All right, here, you start with mine.
Okay. Well, I don't know why your back would be squeaky, but
Relax, dude. Who was missing? Ross.
Wait, keep going. Keep going.
Ross is missing. Ross is in the void
And
somewhere.
Foolish didn't get.
Hey,
Foolish
hey,
didn't
Ross.
get sent.
All right,
to,
get
I don't
my back.
know.
Get my back. Get somebody. Get my back.
I can't see anything.
I still have.
Blindness. Oh.
what?
Sorry. That's the sound my
That
back
was
makes.
so
Oh.
close to everyone's VOD being muted.
Man,
Nice.
we need to have.
Dude. They're so silly. They're so silly. What? I think the way he says what is how I say what now. It's crazy. The pink border really adds to it. Oh my gosh, the sunbird disease. Take me back. Take me back. Take me back to the sunbird disease. Dude, when all of them were just yelling over each other, trying to figure out what items to make, just during like the build section, just reminded me how much I hate Build Mart. Everyone's all like, Build Mart is just peaceful building. No, it's not. It's overstimulating. It's overstimulating with everyone trying to figure out what to get and what else and whatever. It's stressful. I don't think I can deal. I would probably just yell at everyone to shut up and go one at a time. I would crash out for realsies. Was it this moment? The fences.
I'm working on the fences.
Oh.
Don't worry about the fences.
Fences, dark oak,
I'm doing the fences.
stone. Okay,
Worried about the fence.
oh, I should have brought cobblestone.
Guys, who's making fences, guys?
Okay,
I'm making fences.
Guys,
We need a dark oak.
Somebody please start making fences.
Somebody make the fences. I'm getting stressed.
oh,
I have dark
oh.
oak slabs already.
Okay, where
They
did I
didn't
go?
prioritize the fence,
Alright.
but they put in the imposter fence.
I got a couple time balls.
Okay,
Guys, I'm actually gonna freak out about
No.
the fences.
no.
For the love of God, get started on the fences.
I'm gonna lose
That's
it.
it,
What
we'll
are my
start.
fences?
Oh, wrong.
Yeah, good work, Fit. Good work. Make sure those vent doors are working.
Yeah, that's right.
What the? I got
I'm
dark
working on the
oak here.
fences. Don't worry about the fences.
Fences.
Working on the fences. Don't worry about the fences. If it said he didn't, that's so funny. Oh, here's the continuation.
It's a temporary holding. We have an imposter fence.
Oh my God, we didn't worry about the fences enough.
We didn't
I
worry
knew
about
this
it,
would
and
happen.
now it could be.
Who put an imposter fence?
Someone
down?
put an imposter
There's
fence.
a sussy fence. There's a sussy fence. I knew we should worry.
You
about
don't
the fence.
belong.
I knew it.
That's it.
I knew it, bro.
I think the
I'm
fence
fixing it.
We can't
Everybody
take any
said I was
risks.
crazy.
I'm burning it.
Everybody
I'm
said I
burning
was
it.
crazy.
And then he didn't burn it.
Okay.
Imposter
Thank
fence.
goodness.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
goodness.
Nobody worries about the fences, and look what happens.
Okay.
We get sus fences.
Feeling a little worried about the fence.
Is this like a? Is this a temporary?
Dude, this is so funny. I love how Yellow was doing this, and then everyone else was experiencing the horrors. Here's this moment with the beach towel. Foolish placed down the beach towel.
I'm so glad you guys compared the hot shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay,
Yeah. Honestly, not maybe not a bad idea. Like, get a little nap in. Get a little nap in before.
I was yelling that he did.
Yeah. Yeah, quick little nap. Our yellow charging beacon.
We're moving.
Wait, we're moving?
We're moving.
Oh, pack it up, pack it up.
And then they stopped to take it all.
Back it up, back it up. This is important. We need this wool. Back it up. Back it up. Okay.
I'll try not to take it.
That's good. That's good. Okay, perfect. It's just I need to be able to move the
Where did everybody go?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Just
Cloud is so down to commit to a bit, you know? And that's so fair. That's so fair. Like that moment when he killed Charlie, and then Tubbo was all like, I had one roll, and then Cloud was all like, it was a bit, I had to commit. Turning around to everyone gone. Yeah, that was funny. But you get like you can see like their little bodies just jumping up this hill. It's kind of funny. You're alone on the Realm? Oh my god. As I opened the Minecraft launcher and I saw 0 people on the server and I said, I'm not going in. I was like, there's no way I'm going onto the server and there's no one on there. I feel like it's so ominous to go on a server and you're by yourself, you know? What's this clip? What happened here? Not for real. Like, it was just me and Callie, but then they just left. I guess it's different to log into the server and it's by yourself, but logging into a server when there's one other person, that person logs off feels different. Is it eerie? I feel like the server is too quiet when there's nobody on there. It's so active at night, you know? It's so active in the evening. Like, there's always, like, at least 13 people online at night, and that's fun. Because I overwhelmed with the noise rip? No, for real. When everyone was together, I was all like, this is a lot. What is this clip?
the chest. Okay, wait, guys, the chest. Tango, hot dog, get over here. Phil!
Hold on, I forgot something.
Wait, there's stuff in here.
Oh, the joyous. We have Phil here, and then Phil's on do something. You guys remember that? No, it's so quiet. No, nobody talks on there. we all. Oh, Moon, by the way, I hope it's okay that I'm just going through your entire Twitter to watch clips. I just made the connection that you're here, and I'm like, oh, I'm like going through your entire Twitter to watch clips. But that's awesome. Welcome in. I have it, it's just that nobody else uses it. Like, nobody else uses the voice mod, so I'm like, oh, I just won't speak. Anyways, did you guys see that Snoozer is a foolish and clown shipper? I can't use mods with shaders because Optifine. Oh, that's true. What? What? Oh, huh? What? What? That was a /J, okay? Hands up. /J. /half joking. Question mark. Have you guys not seen this clip? It's like a joke. This one? You can't cheat on clown. Have you seen this
I
one?
think it's better just because I don't want to mess the clown's design race, and I already see myself tweaking it too much.
Oh, no, I think that's totally fine. Like, I asked him, and it was kind of like, you know, just decorate. Cool. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about, like, each stair being in the same spot.
Oh, okay, good. Because I did almost revamp almost 100% of everything
Oh,
he did.
no, and that's
in a
fine.
certain
He
okay.
he was ready for that. I mentally prepared him. I said, "Clown, it's just not working."
Sorry, it's not working out right now. Oh, you broke up with him. That's messed up. It's not me, it's you.
I'm seeing another roof maker now.
Oh no, you're cheating on Clown. Oh.
What?
Oh no.
Really, that upset you? Everything.
Too much.
That felt like too much. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. A real romantic at heart.
He's like, don't cheat on Clown like that. He's been through so much.
His roofs are great.
Yeah. It's a huge half joke, lighthearted, but I just thought that scene was funny. Dun 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 dun. Oh, happy birthday, Selbit, but belated. I saw it yesterday. Taken out of context. Yeah, sorry. My B. That was my bad. Sorry about that, everybody. Guys, I can't wait to play my D&D character tonight. My name is Kevin. My name is Kevin Whimsybeam. And I'm the most joyous one of all. No. Not Kevin. It's Kevin. Okay? Please get my name correct. It's not Kevin, it's Kevin. My name is Kevin Whimsybeam. And I'm very silly, very joyous. And I can steal things from your pockets and you won't know because I'm so charming. Yep. That's me. I have like +5 in charisma. A rogue type? No, I'm a bard. And I'm fluent in 4 instruments. Yerp. Just so y'all know. Bard time? Heck yeah. My cousin said that being a caster is hard to play, especially if it's my first time playing, but you'll be fine. I'm like, huh? I'm like, ruh-roh. I'm just so silly and whimsical. We're gonna have so much fun. Yerp, that's me. But yeah, I guess I'm playing the character who flirts with everything and charms everybody. That's me. Anyways, guys, what was your favorite moment from yesterday? What was your favorite moment during the end event? I feel like it's so fun. The end event was really fun. Everyone just doing puzzles. Feels a sneak and fit getting wings. There's just so many good moments. There were the fences. Nobody's talking about the fences. Oh my gosh. Does anybody have a clip of when Tango almost got jumped? Yellow kept going, I'm hulking out. I think the bit that was so funny is whenever Foolish puts down yellow wool and he's like, I'm claiming this for the kingdom. And then everyone on yellow's like, yeah, the kingdom. They're so dumb. / pause. No wonder Pilly thought they were a cult. I'm just like thinking about it. I'm like, no wonder they thought it was. Everyone else was like, ooh. Ross telling Clown that Foolish had her incubate, and he was like, what? And then Foolish was like, yeah, she was rolking out. And then Clown was like, huh? I really enjoyed the whole faction hanging out after so long. Oh yeah, it's really fun to see all of them log in. Let's just say their name suits them. Oh yeah, the fools. They're so silly. Let's burn that place. Dude, I thought it was so funny that they just saw a pillager outpost. Was it really Foolish who saw it first and was all like, let's burn it? And then everyone just joined in. Foolish becoming a Karen for Phil. That was so funny. To the point that they literally restarted the server so that they can like go back and they can get their stuff. Everyone ganging up on the outpost was so funny. Like, it was just there. I didn't know who was who. I just realized, like, I just saw that Foolish was all like, let's go burn that outpost. Go, go, for the realm. Dude, Karen Foolish is funny. I'll always think about just Foolish was all like, Keepers of the Realm, get back here. I need to talk to you. You owe Tubbo all of this. Write this down. Someone write it down. Makes a whole list. You better give Tubbo all of this, plus extra of this, because of after what you did. Clown said for the kingdom, but Tubbo corrected him saying for the realm. That was funny. Dude, Clown, I'll say it, I said it before, but I'll say it again. Like, Sneak and Clown being so committed to the kingdom and Yellow is just so shocking to me, but I loved it. But also so wholesome. During the building test with the fence, it actually ended up being messed up after that whole bit. Every time Fit joins, he always ends up making it more gay with any conversation. True. But I love it. Oh yeah. Sneed calling Foolish the king in general conversation is such a neat detail. It is interesting. Losas, my beloved. So true. Sneeg was saying he got the last shot on the dragon was a W for the kingdom. I heard that too. I heard that too. Dude, the kingdom, my found family. The blood pact? What blood pact? You mean the contract? Was there a blood pact? Oh, I wouldn't say it's a blood pact. It's just a contract. I'm really worried about Ross trusting Bad Boy Halo and Pangy so much. No, I'm also worried. But, you know, 'tis what it is. I do like the idea of Clown joining the kingdom to betray it, only to realize, oh shoot, this circus is actually pretty based. Wait, this is my circus, and these are my monkeys. I think both Clown and Snee kind of like realize that. I do love the concept of a low-key evil kind of bad guy finding a place that actually accepts him for who he is, you know? And instead of just like taking advantage of him, they do things as thank you for him being there. You know what I mean? Do you guys know what I mean? Literally the type of characters that make me insane. No, for real. The fight with Pangy? Wait, who fought Pangy? Did you guys see that Pangy? It was like Pangy, Hannah, and Clown were in the stronghold, and then Clown was all like, whatever, Pangy, just say you hate me. And then Pangy was like, no, 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 Clown, I love you, man. And then he like ran up to him and like smooched him on the cheek or something and then ran off. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? That was funny. I wasn't there for that. It was so funny because like at the tavern, Panky was like on the stage and was all like, I'm so happy to have met so many people and made new friends. And then Clown was like, boo, get him off the stage. And then Panky's like, Clown, I knew you before all this and I hated you. And now I hate you more. Only for like 5 minutes later for Panky to do that. Panky consistently forgetting he knows Hannah whenever he says, I don't know any of you guys before except for Clown. The thing is that Owen already told Bad and Panky that it was fake, didn't he? Talking about telling Foolish to see what happens. About Ross telling them. The end poem after killing the clown. Oh, they want to tell Foolish that Ross told them? It would be interesting. Ugh, the thing about Foolish's character is that I never know how he's going to react. And I guess that makes him interesting, but I never know how he's going to react to things. You know what I mean? Like with everything about like Owen and stuff, I was not expecting him to pull that, you know, like have that conclusion. Like, hey, we're gonna kick you out of the kingdom, but no, we're gonna kick you out of Yellow, but you're still a part of the kingdom, you know? I'm not sure if people made that connection, like on the server. Cause in Foolish's eyes, Yellow and the kingdom are two separate things. It's just that they align, you know? Like, yeah, a lot of people in Yellow are a part of the kingdom, but just because you're not in Yellow anymore doesn't mean that you left the kingdom. While everyone else was all like, oh, Yellow is the kingdom. If you leave Yellow, you leave the kingdom, you know? I think it's also why Foolish didn't really consider when Ross left Yellow for a time and was purple. In his head, oh, she's purple. She was purple, but she was still part of the kingdom, you know? And I think Sneak kind of gotten to that point too. I watched a bit of Bad yesterday, and the way that Green goes about having plans, and Bad specifically, how in-depth he goes with theorizing, is so different from Foolish's point of view, who never tells us anything he thinks may happen, he just does things. Yeah. It's interesting. Foolish does keeps a lot of secrets. Like, based on the so many years that, like, I've watched him, and like a lot of us watched him, when it comes to like his lore and his character, he doesn't reveal anything. He doesn't tell the viewers anything. He doesn't talk to us about his characters. Like, I know a lot of people talk about their characters to the viewers, but Foolish doesn't do any of that. He makes it just as mysterious to us as if like to all the people who like may or may not have watched him, you know? And it's interesting because there was stuff like back in the day, back in the DSMP era, you know. um he had stuff that he would have never shown us and taken to his grave if it weren't for the fact that it got leaked. I actually prefer that. It does make it fun. It does make it fun, and it does make it a little bit more immersed, you know. Talking about the basement, you're Foolish said that if it didn't get leaked, he probably would have never told us. There was a chance, but he probably would have never told us about it. Feels very everything is in character, and I get very confused when people are constantly like, "This is canon, by the way," because I start to wonder when it's not. It it does make it confusing, a little bit. Like, oh, this is out of character. Oh, this is in character. You know, and I feel like some people are more in character than others at points. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, some people take something as, oh, this is out of character, while other people's would take it like, oh, this is in character for me. And it just does make it a little confusing. Um, what basement people, yo? I didn't watch DSMP. Well, I guess this is relevant because I'm assuming Foolish's Totem of Death lore is going to come up at some point. Um, Um, so a little bit about Foolish's lore on the DSMP is that before the DSMP, he was a god or a demigod with powers, and he would cause so much destruction, hence like his name being the Totem of Death. Um, and then he got his powers stripped away from him and given the name Foolish because of how foolish he was, or something. And then now he isolates himself, and then he isolated himself and started building to get away from everything and to clear his mind, because when it comes to building, it's something that he can control, you know, that he still has some sense of control. So, but that's a little bit about Foolish's background. Ba, ba, ba. And now that he's not building, building was like his distraction, you know? Wait, that's canon? Yeah. Yeah, that's canon. Too Foolish's character, at least. The chandelier, don't get me started on the chandelier. To tell what he's going to do anyway, it's okay. Whenever Phil sees anything lore related, he'll combat log. You'll know. That's interesting. Yeah, so that's a little bit about Foolish's lore. That's why in his book it said that he was destined to be lonely, but then he met people just like him, you know? Because Foolish did in character isolate himself and then just went around to build, you know? He went around to build to distract himself, but also give him some kind of semblance of control. And now he has slowly stopped building. What's distracting him now? He did get his first kill the other day. What's stopping him from getting more? Quackty was recruiting for Las Nevadas. Yeah. I don't think he's reverting back. Honestly, if I can be totally honest, Foolish is still very kind at heart. He's very giving. Like, if you saw, despite him casting Owen aside, he did take the extra set of legendary armor that he made Bad make for him and then enchanted it and gave it to Owen. Like, he's still very kind at heart. He's still very, I wouldn't say trusting. If you know Foolish, if you've seen Foolish's character, it looks like he's trusting, but really he's very wary. He's always keeping everyone at an arm's length away, you know? He's very silly, he's very whimsical, I suppose, but he's keeping everyone an arm length away. He didn't get a third set. He only had two. He only had two sets. He used one to upgrade his own, and then I think he was keeping the second one as a backup. I don't think he was going to give it to anybody if it wasn't that Owen asked, you know? He also was placing blocks in the end to keep people away from falling. Exactly. The loser energy was crazy. I wonder if Owen will be able to lure him into a trap since he's so trusting. No, I don't think so. I don't think he's not trusting. He was just being sympathetic, empathetic, no, sympathetic. He was being sympathetic, but Foolish has been extra wary of like being led to secondary locations and like any traps, you know. He has a keen eye. Like he noticed Bad's trap before a lot of people noticed the trap, you know. And he has like some kind of hyper sense because like, do you guys remember like in the Nether when he was walking with Bad, he just had a sense where he just looked to the side and was like, this feels like a trap. This right here is a trap. And he didn't come back until later to like mine it and see that it was a trap. So he clocked that so well. Foolish could read Bad pretty well. And I think with like everything that's going on the server, Foolish is like extra careful. Um but we'll go anyway. Yeah, that is true. Foolish will know. Like that one time where I think it was like Pierre and Bad trapping Foolish to interrogate him, and he knew it was a trap, but he went anyway just to see what happened. Um, it's interesting. It's interesting. Mm-mm-mm. That moment lives in my lives rent free in my mind. An hour and a half late, but finally here. Welcome, welcome. I can see him going along with something just to see how it goes. Oh yeah. It was odd with the Foolish Shrine. To be fair, that was a beach episode. So Foolish is not supposed to remember that, but I have a feeling that Foolish is going to remember that. Didn't he also get out of the trap but went back in? I think so. I think he got out and then Bad and Pierre was like, that's not supposed to happen. They're so... I think Bad and Foolish is just so Roadrunner and Coyote vibes. Do you guys know what I mean? Chairs clip, he pointed out that Tubbo knew it was a trap but still went for it. Yep. It's just to see what happens. Like, you know, with like the Wither and everything with him and Amesy? Like, Amesy was all like, oh, I don't think fighting the Wither is a good idea because Pangy said that it's buffed and it took him 15 minutes or something to kill it, right? But I heard that Pangy only said that to discourage other people from fighting the Wither, you know? But he did not count for the fact that Foolish is fearless and likes to limit test. So as soon as Foolish heard that, he was like, "Oh, we gotta try now." Um, I'll be honest, I think when Foolish said that he wanted to try, I was like, they can defeat the Wither easy. Especially if they do it like the underground technique. They can fight the Wither easy, I feel. I love the conversation between Bad Boy Halo and Foolish after Piso logged off. How Bad shouldn't talk about Pilly like that. The mortals need time to understand death. Yeah. Foolish is like an immortal who learns empathy. No bird for you. It was very easy for Pangy. Glad Foolish doesn't care. Yeah, I thought that was fun, and Foolish was all like, yeah, let's do another so we can both get a beacon. And then they're like, did everyone else is like, is everyone else bad? Are they just bad at the game? Honestly, I really appreciated that moment with just like Amesy and Foolish just hanging out. It was just them two. just hanging out, fighting withers. I feel like that really bonded them. Had to tell Luzu that Tilene was dead. How many players have actually beaten the dragon on the server? The only one that got the achievement was Sneeg. Hi! Da, da, da. Being up to do stuff, even if it's dangerous, probably comes with being a totem. Oh, yeah. Amesy speaking to CPK about it and being like, it was chaotic but calm. I must go. No worries. Thanks for hanging. I was waiting a moment for Amesy and Foolish hanging out. Oh, yeah. From the epic, the musical vibes. Guys, I would like to thank Amesy TV for loudly playing epic, like the epic songs, because that has gotten me to play the epic songs on my own time, and I'm like, wait, these songs are kind of a banger. Big fan. Big fan. Amy's cool. Ba bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Now, is today going to be the calmness post, the calm vibes post big event? Because I don't think Pilly's back yet, because Pilly was playing in the Peru setup, right? I think Pilly is still away. You got games on your phone? Actually, I do have games on my phone. I have Pokemon TCG Pocket. Guys, I got my first God Pack the other day. Did I say that? A bunch of Filza fans are currently trying to get him to listen to it. I heard. I know like a lot of crows are likes Epic the Musical. I think it would be fun because I think Owen is trying to get under Foolish's skin, right? And I think the one thing that gets under Foolish's skin is his failures at being a god. But who knows? I feel like Foolish T exclamation point R Foolish is is a leg cross sitter. Do you get the vibes, guys? Do you guys get the vibes? He's gonna limit test Owen. I know Owen hinted that his character would be delighted if he found out that Foolish is immortal, right? But I feel like Owen TR exclamation point Owen doesn't really understand what he's going to get himself into. Especially if he does successfully kill Foolish and finds out that he's immortal, he's going to have to deal with not just Foolish being immortal, but Bad being immortal. Do you guys know what I mean? I don't think Owen really knows the mess that he might be getting into. Especially with Bad Boy Halo being, I'm the only one who can kill him. And that's like, he made it lore for the reason why he killed Pilly was that because Pilly killed Foolish. And he's all like, we can't have that. Like Pilly took Foolish's third life and had Foolish reset. And that is what Bad wants. I kind of think Owen is also an immortal. It is interesting because he did have that secret stash of crowns of past kings that he slayed. Because it's obviously a sore subject for the parents of the realm. Sunny seems to be canon from Tubbo's book, and the keepers gave Fit an egg. It would be fun to see what happens. It would be interesting, but it's I wonder how they'll learn. I saw a post that was a little bit interesting that the keepers of the realm don't really like Foolish because of how Foolish is like so openly against them. It does make me wonder maybe if the realm keepers find out how against the Owen is of Foolish, if they would help him. Calling him a false king. Yeah. I wonder what meaning it is when it says false king. Because really, if you think about it, Foolish. Hmm. Foolish is the king of the kingdom, but he doesn't really act like a stereotypical king, if you guys know what I mean. Every once in a while, he was all like, do this, do that. But like most of the time, he himself doesn't even want to really bother people in his kingdom, you know? Only every once in a while, if it's like conveniently there for both of them, he would might ask. Like if Sneak is in his room and Foolish has all the stuff on him, he'll be like, Sneak, can you do this for me? Can you make this for me real quick? Like I have all the stuff, just make it, right? Um, it is interesting. I don't know. I don't really want previous SMP getting into official lore of the server. Yeah, I don't know, but we'll see. It's interesting. Is when Tubbo said to Owen, the keepers are in his back pockets, that the keepers call Foolish the false king for that reason. It is interesting that Owen is intrigued by Tubbo. Could be a king who doesn't really do anything kingly, or someone who made themselves king without the consensus of the people. I feel like so like it does interest me because people are like, yeah, if we had a king, we would have put it to a vote. We should vote on who the king really should be. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not how the monarchy works. Nobody votes for a king. As a Happy Seat Outsiders mentions yesterday, that's awesome that people know things, you know. Yellow's decided to follow him. Yeah, they just like decidedly joined Yellow and then, you know what, in the end just accepted him as the king. That's how president is. That it is interesting. If you guys remember, Sneak also said this about how um great leaders are people who have power but doesn't use that power over anybody. You know, like they don't like excessively use the power that they have. Like they don't abuse that power. And he said, and that's the reason why Foolish is really good at his position, because Foolish technically as king has a lot of power, but he doesn't really use it. I think that's interesting. I do think that's interesting. Saying they have divine right to be king, so it's funny how our outside factions see Yellow almost like a cult, but in reality they're just having a lot of fun together and they're honorable. Dude, Yellow is just silly. And I think that's funny. They're just little guys. Kingdom of Fools, a ride or die. Sneak died and Foolish gave him all his armor and bow so Sneak could get the stuff, and I genuinely think that's when Sneak became really loyal. No, I also agree. I also agree. Um, I think that was one of like a huge turning point because after that, I feel like Sneak just like sounded really thankful. Like even though he didn't get his stuff back and he came back and gave Foolish all his stuff, like returned like the armor and the bow and stuff, Sneak was all like, I really appreciate you doing this for me. Um, I don't know. It's interesting because Foolish looked like he hesitated for a second, but then after he made up his mind, he was really trusting of Sneak. Like, here, take all of this. Like, here's all my armor. And I think Foolish was like the first one to use Enderic arrows, because at first Foolish was only going to give him the bow. But then he worried that Sneak didn't have the good enchantments, so that's when he said, "Oh, just take my armor too." Did Foolish get a trident? I don't remember, but I don't know. I think that was awesome. It just makes me wonder what was the turning point for Clown, you know? And enchanted it? Oh, I see. I wonder where Foolish put it. Is it in his like his mini chest? Ah. Makes a lot of difference in how Clown talks and behave around Foolish. Wait, really? I know ever since Clown um I know ever since Clown gave like said, "My name is now Archmage Clown Pierce the Unbreakable," and ever since that day, Foolish has always addressed him as the Archmage who's unbreakable. Full title, and Foolish never forgot. Oh yeah. And Foolish himself has let other people know that's the Archmage. He is the Archmage, the Unbreakable. No Ross stream today or tomorrow. No, my cookies. My cookies, no. I'm devastated. No, it's okay. Ross deserves many days off because Ross has done so much. I didn't know that a couple days before Tubbo announced the end event, like only a few days, um Ross was commissioned to build everything on the realm. Ross deserves the world. And if you think otherwise, you're wrong. Ross deserves everything ever. All the good food, all the good rest, and all the joy and whimsy. Wait, guys, it's almost Valentine's Day. I think no Tubbo live today either. So what you're saying is that we're losing. We're losing. I'm kidding. Wait, 2v Tuesdays today? That's awesome. I think Philza is on today. I have a feeling that Phil is going to be playing on his hardcore server. Philza's like, I've realmed it up too much these past few days. Which, you know what? Valid. A lot of stuff has happened. I like to think that Sneak is loyal and cares to everyone in the kingdom, even to Ross, and to build a system to summon him whenever they need him. And I think it's interesting that when he built that system, he said that, oh, it's important for you and Foolish, because Foolish was there, to know about this because you guys spend the most time on the server. Phil was chopping like 30 minutes ago? Really? He'd be lumberjack either way. The redstone Wi-Fi itches my brain. Dude, dude, it was just so cool. Like hearing the screech of the shriekers ringing throughout the kingdom, and then Sneak shows up. Like, I just want one moment for that to be used. Like, I want it to be used. Is anti-Lorax? Phil's the one slayer. I want that system to be used at least once. Like, it's just pure cinema. Just imagine, like, someone, like, cornering Ross in her castle, and then she just launches a firework, because I think Ross uses fireworks and Foolish uses wind charges, right? And they always have that in their inventory. And just like, just have that be used in the castle just once here, you know? The way she used it against Johnny and Crow, and Sneak shows up as Johnny said, "There's no warden." Wait, did that happen? Oh, wait. Oh, they ran away before Sneak even showed up, right? I feel like they ran away before it showed up. Oh, I wish they stayed. They ran the double back? Yeah. They ran, oh, but I wish they just stayed and then Sneak just shows up right behind them. Like, wouldn't that be so cinema? Because I remember that happening, actually. I do remember that happening. But I saw that they ran away. They ran out of the castle, but then they came back. It was a few days ago. It was a few days ago. Oh, I also thought it was funny where Foolish was all like, they're testing. It was just like him and Sneak testing it in the throne room, and then the Wi-Fi signal broke. And it was just screeching for like so many minutes. To the point where Foolish was all like, you know what? This is kind of nice. Like, I don't mind this. That was funny. The bell goes haunted the castle. I love how everyone was all like, Foolish, look at the bell. It's ringing on its own. And then Foolish is just standing there and it rang and he's like, oh yeah, it did this like since the beginning. And everyone was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. That was funny. I wonder if people think like the kingdom is crazy, because I feel like there's just so many moments where people from outside the kingdom is all like, did you guys see this happening? And then people in the kingdom are like, oh yeah, that's normal. Remembers the Wi-Fi thing when he needs it. I feel like even though Foolish is forgetful, he does keep a few things in mind. And he remembers and uses them at such unexpected moments. You know what I mean? I think the big example of that was in OPQ. Do you guys remember? Like at the very beginning of the campaign where all the characters are met, they were all told, you guys have cell phones and you can use it to throw and distract the monster. But Foolish decided to keep his phone. He said, I'm not throwing my phone. And then at the very end of the campaign, he used his phone as a life-saving throw to distract the monster enough to get attacked by another thing, and for them to successfully run away. So I really do think that Foolish will pull something out and have something very unexpected that he'll remember at. Yeah, exactly. I love Sneak as a character because he's always just like, "Yep, that sounds about right for a lot of things." OPQ, fine, fine. I'll rewatch Ordum Paranormal Quarantina. Fine, fine. You convinced me. Oh yeah, Selbit was all like, "Screw it. I like that idea so much, I'll allow it to happen." And it's very rare. I feel like it's very rare to convince the game master to just like screw the dice. I like that idea a lot. We're gonna do it. I feel like it's rare, you know? And it was Selbit. Dude, I'm so glad Selbit's back and streaming again. I miss just hearing Portuguese and not understanding what's happening. You convinced me, chat caught. You convinced me. Crumbled under zero pressure. That's me. You feel... Yeah. I did that. I convinced them. Hopefully I can be silly enough on my first D&D session to be silly. I want to be so silly and whimsical, guys. Like my character, Kevin, Kevin Whimsy Beam. Um, a little bit about him, if you guys want to know, is that he is a bard halfling. Okay, so I wanted to be a halfling and a herongon, which is like bunny people, right? So I'm like, so when I told my cousin, and she was like, "Oh, so you're half halfling," and I said, "No, no, no, I'm a quarterling." Yeah, do you guys get it? Because like half is a quarter, and halfling quarterling. Do you guys do you guys get it? Anyways, um, so yeah, that made me laugh out loud. Yeah, so I'm a quarterling, half Harengon. Um, I'm silly and whimsy to the point where I'm so whimsical and I'm so down for anything that it makes my morals so questionable. That's my character. I missed it. Explain it again. LOL. As a Brazilian Portuguese native, I really love seeing people so interested to learn a language after QSMP, and many people knowing our streamers like Pack and Salvo. Yes, I feel like they're so cool. Also, Pack server is starting soon, right? Like it's starting next week. Ooh, more Block Wars teams. Okay, why is Pink Team only 4 people? Guys, this is like the YouTube video guys. What are they called? What is their name? They I see them in Radoon's videos all the time. Arcanus? Is that how I say it? Play a bunny, that's interesting. Yeah, I just want to pick really lifesteal? No, 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 no. 4 guys, 1 team. Dude, do we think Zam is actually going to show up this time? Surely, right? Surely. This is fun. This is fun. The Quagmire. Yes, them. Mm-mm-mm. 4 guys, 1 block wars. This is awesome. Did you see that Evbo and Siwat were on this team? Look, this is so funny to me. This. And then Evo said, really excited to be teaming up with such talented players this time around, such as Forceven, Mysticat, and Rev. No mention of Siwa, and then Siwa was like, what? This was funny. That was funny. Block Wars was fun to watch the other day. Also, this team seems fun. The girly pops. Jumper, Hannah, SK, Kara, Caboodle. This team seems fun. Dun, dun, dun. Anyways, that's fun. Anyways, how are you guys? Yellow faction was so funny yesterday. Yellow was fun. I love watching Hannah. It was so sad that Hannah lost a life yesterday falling into the void. Did she lose all her stuff? Pisa also lost all his stuff, right? Where'd my pen go? I think so. That's so sad. He got. I felt so bad when Piso got TB to the end and then immediately died. I felt so bad. I was like, oh god. Just to get one tapped. They gave the life back, thankfully. Oh, there's the one moment that I want to draw is the potato scene. Maybe we should draw the potato scene. We draw something. We have to draw at least one thing. Okay, chat. I feel like I've been yapping for 2 hours. 2 hours and I didn't do anything. We're gonna draw the potato scene. But I'm gonna make it less like a potato and just more like clown is a plant. We're gonna do one doodle. Bullish did make a prophecy about Piso will die. It is interesting because Foolish said that it would have been both of them, but then it ended up being Piso. Which is interesting. It is interesting. Foolish keeps getting like the feeling like I think I'm due for one. He keeps saying that, but then he keeps surviving. It's interesting. To be honest, Foolish said that they were gonna die to most people when talking about the end. I'm actually watching your stream while getting some tests done at a hospital, so woo! Also enjoy your streams. I hope you're okay. It is interesting. I thought it was funny because Foolish was all like, "Oh, I have an over under of 4," and then CBK was all like, "Oh, my over and under is 6." That was just so silly. I won't lie, I was just so confused what was happening in the end. Like, what's going on? Like, how are we defeating the dragon? Now I wonder what's going to happen. Was just pretty much one shot the dragon. Apparently, he shot an arrow while a bunch of damage was being happening, so it looked like he nuked the dragon, but really he didn't. That's fun though. At the end, we're confused about it. Oh yeah, is interesting as well to me. Who's number one right now? Because I think on one day I saw that Bad and Sneak were both 111. Sneak CPA checked earlier today. That's interesting because I feel like Bad plays a lot more. Bad's on the server a lot more than Sneak, I feel like. But to be fair, Bad is also just building a castle right now. I wonder if Clown even noticed he was dethroned. I feel like Clown knows. Clown definitely knows. He presses tab quite a few times. Yo, Realm Art, welcome in. Yo, I'm in the Realm fan art Twitch stream. Tried out the brush you use in the work. So well, I need to do some more concept art with feathered velociraptors. That's awesome. I love this brush to death. Sneak has his contraptions too. That is true. Oh, thank you for the follow. Jousku? Also, Mara, thank you for the follow. Vampirat, thank you for the follow. Will, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Yo, I'm in the Realm Art stream. Yo. Guys, I think it's so crazy. Foolish liked one of my comics the other day. I got the notification, and by the other day, I mean like literally last night. I got the notification, and I was like, Foolish Gamers? He still goes through the tag? Why do I feel like it's just so rare for Foolish to like stuff these days? I don't know, I feel like it's rare. But maybe it's because likes are hidden that I feel like it's rare. Cause he's been someone who silently likes art a lot. Maybe someone linked it to him. Oh no, Def. I know for a fact that people on the realm link stuff to each other. I know. I absolutely know. And I think that's awesome. I'll never forget, like, on Pangy's stream, I hear wait, guys, Amesy sent me something. And then pulls up my art on screen. I'm like, oh. I was like, I'm like, am I being perceived right now in front of hundreds of people? Am I being perceived right now? I don't know. Like, this has happened to me several times before, but I'll never get over it. It's kind of scary. Freaky does art. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How I felt when BBH replied to my tweet. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That's funny. I remember I raided him one time. I think I raided him one time. And then he was playing games with um because like some of his friends are my friends, like Lilith and like Rurus. Um and he was like, "Hey Steve, thank you for the raid." And then as he said that, because Lilith and Rurus weren't streaming, they're like, "Oh my gosh, gee, hi." And then Bad was like, "Huh? What are these guys talking about?" Because I think they're playing Marvel Rivals together. And then Lilith was all like, "Yeah, their name's G. Like, that's their real name, and like such and such." And then Rue was like, "Yeah, I play on the Cobblemon server with them." And then Bad was like, "What are these guys saying?" That was funny to me. I was like, "Oh." Mm, 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 mm. It's funny. Mm, 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 mm. Yep. We love being silly and whimsical here. Which characters do you have designs for? I have designs for Ross, Foolish, Clown, Schneeg Snag, uh, Pangy, Pilly. I had one for Amesy, but not Amesy's newer skin. Tubbo. Um, yeah, that's about it. I want to say Bad, but also I draw Bad the same way on every server. I don't think I've ever changed Bad's design at all. He looks so tiny. I like drawing his hat, like just squishing his face. He's a little man. Mm-mm-mm. I mean, Amesy's skin was consistent before their reset. Um, I just didn't make anything for the warden. They're like more wardeny skin. Oh, I need to come up with a design for my D&D character. Wow. How should my character look like? Should I make him look like my Monster Hunter Wilds character? My Monster Hunter character is also named Kevin. I love Clown's design. I hate drawing clown / lighthearted. Every time I draw clown, I feel like I'm on the verge of crashing out. But I feel like recently I've been okay with drawing him. I've also been drawing him a lot. Here we go. His head's popping out of the ground. Can I just draw him as a plant? Even though, because potatoes, they're like in the ground. Like they're just in the ground. Like you can't really see them. You just shovel them up from the dirt and then there you go, potatoes. Right? That's how it works, right? I won't give him his hat because I feel like giving him the hat would be much right now. He can just be a little plant. There you go. Wait, he's Saikuno. Hey guys, it's Saikuno here. There we go. He's a little plant. Hmm. Saikuno finally logged in again. Moon, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Saikuno looks so different. There's stuff that sticks up from the ground. Okay, let me go look. Potato plant. Google potatoes. Potato images. Wait, is that how potatoes look like? Is this real? Growing potatoes. Oh, I guess they do have little roots. Like, this is how they look like. I guess I could draw these little leaves. Where'd my pen go? Oh, there it is. So it looks like what? Um, mm, mm, mm. Rip Saikuno. There we go. Maybe something like this. Potato. Why does he look so at peace with the world? He's all like, I potato. Mm. He is one with the earth. Ah, yes, I am now potato. Honestly, I'm just so happy that everyone's back. Even just for a little moment. So many people were online yesterday, and that was so fun. Okay, there we go. Being a plant would probably chill AF. No, for real. One day, I want to be a plant. When I grow up, I want to be a plant. It was so fun. Do you know who I was disappointed in not see show up? Where was Tina? I thought Tina said she was going to be on yesterday. That's okay. I feel like if Tina was on, she would have been overstimulated. Which is like so totally fair. Mm-mm. When I grow up, I want to be a plant. I hope I become a tree. When I was like in elementary school, when I was in like one of my old elementary schools, I went to two elementary schools when I was younger. I got transferred to another one for like the gifted and talented program. But but I was in one of my elementary schools I was at. There's these like two trees at the playground, and I would just like love to sit underneath them. What kind of plant would you want to be? Ooh, what kind of plant do I want to be? Wait, this is kind of silly. What plant do I want to be? A rock? That's awesome. Rocks are pretty cool. I had a pet rock when I was in elementary school. Actually, we all had pet rocks. I think it was for a class, and you're supposed to like document stuff that you did with your pet rock. And I was like, okay. it was funny because like my life is usually not that crazy, but when I got that pet rock, I got into a car accident. And I wrote that in my document. I was like, I got into my first car accident. Um, which is funny. 808, yeah. It was great. And it was funny because when I was because like in the back seat, at least where I'm from, you don't need to put on your seatbelt when you're sitting in the back seat, right? And I normally didn't. But on that day, I don't know, like in my mind, I was all like, I should put on my seatbelt today. And so I was like, okay, whatever. I put on my seatbelt, and then like 5-10 minutes into the drive, there was like a bump in the back, like someone rear-ended us. It was kind of awesome. Um, Rad Tech, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I want to be a tree in a city park so I can people watch for years. Wait, that's so nice. I feel like that's so fun. They're gonna grow up and they're gonna fry him up. It's crazy how our instincts know this is a good idea to put on a seatbelt some days. Oh yeah, definitely. And ever since that day, I've been wearing a seatbelt all the time. Self-aware. Oh yeah. Bum bum bum. That was fun. I enjoyed it. But guys, if you are enjoying the stream, make sure to follow to be notified when I stream next. Um, which I hope is tomorrow. I think I'll stream tomorrow. Woohoo! Tomorrow, same time. Hopefully. Guys, are you guys tired of the music yet? G streaming is a good day. Can you guys believe that just a couple months ago, I was like, I, whatchamacallit? I was hiatus MIA for like 6 months. Wasn't that awesome? Like, I didn't say or post much of anything in 6 months. And then at a random point in October, I was all like, Parkour Civilization mini doodles, and then I left again. When did I come back? I think I came back sometime in like November, December. I came back because I wanted to play Enigma of Fear. And then after that, I just came back. Which, by the way, if you have not played Enigma of Fear, you guys should. It's such a great game. Oh. Mm, mm, It took me so long because I'm not really good at puzzles, but we got there. It was end of November. Yeah. Loonsy, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I don't think I was watching you before then. Were you really? It's always interesting to see viewers come and go. It's always fun. And then to see people who's been here for so long. Oh god, how does this body work? I can't- What am I drawing? What part is this? There we go. I feel like just the hat just framing his face just makes him like he's being like tucked into like pillows. Like look how cozy. Doesn't he look so cozy? He looks so cozy. Lance. What's another moment that I could draw? Should I color this? Guys, should I color this? Or should I keep it black and white? I vote yes to color. I guess it's not too bad to color. I guess the only problem is that I don't actually have a set color palette for Foolish yet. I love your style. Thank you. Whimsy must be colorful. Yeah, I don't have a set color palette for Foolish. That's why whenever I color him, it's like always in like a monochromatic setting. Like Foolish here, monochromatic, just grays. Foolish here. I actually really like how this comic turned out. Especially like with the dark background. I think the dark background really fits. Also, this like shade of like navy dark blue is nice for me. Input colors from that? Ugh, but the yellows on the totem skin is kind of ugly. It's just like it's like a coppery gold, and I'm not like the biggest fan of the yellows from that. Maybe from like his other royalty skin. Oh, I feel like I've colored foolish once before. Man, there's just a period of time where I just have not. Oh my gosh, remember when I drew Clown's hat with like two with like the two peaks? That was fun. Oh, and back when I drew Ross with a ponytail. No one's stopping you. I know, but I'm lazy when it comes to coloring. Why color when I can be whimsy? Does that make sense? Why put effort when I can be so joyous and whimsy somewhere else? Coloring's the worst part. It genuinely really is. And no one can tell me otherwise. Oh wait, I forgot something. Guys, do you even know that I'm not even using black for the line art color? You guys should have seen it. It's a dark blue. You're not? Nope. I use dark blue. It doesn't make too much sense, I suppose. Mm -mm -mm -mm. This is the skirt. No, the skirt's a different color. Guys, if you think I know how to draw armor, I really don't. I don't know how to draw armor at all. How does one draw armor? I feel like I'm just making stuff up and I don't look at reference at all. Guys, always do as I say, not as I do, okay? You guys need to use reference when you draw. References are your best friend. Trust. I just don't do it most of the time because I'm lazy. Yeah, I remember my Fire Emblem days, and like everybody wears armor in Fire Emblem, right? To the point where I will only draw Fire Emblem characters in modern AUs so I can throw them in hoodies and sweatpants and call it a day. I'm like, I don't want to draw your armor. I'll be so for real. Here, I'm gonna do this instead. I do this. And then I do this. Just so I can get the colors easily. And then this becomes this. There we go. There we go. Just have a slightly more cohesive color palette. What else can I color on this layer? Oh, I'm sleepy. I colored Foolish before. I colored him like super early on, like back when I still gave him a cape cloak. Foolish pants? Foolish pants. What about Foolish's pants? He has pants. Was that the question? Ross's boots, it was yellow on this side and blue on the other side, right? Or a little purple. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the corruption infectiousness isn't going to really last, I feel. We can put green. What's the green that I use? Maybe something like this. Just a little bit of green. Okay, what color is Ross's purple? I just kind of like color pick because I feel like this purple is nice and it fits. Ah, wrong layer. Should I post this on my main? Ugh, it's colored, so I feel like I should post it on my main. Guys, I just like have no idea what I'm doing with my art accounts. I'm just posting them wherever. But I think I'm sticking to like colored stuff or like long stuff like comics and stuff being posted on my main. And then on my alt it's just like silliness and like monochromatic coloring. That's what I post on my alt. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Cause like sometimes I just feel like I don't want to put non-colored things on my main. Is that weird? Is that given? Maybe. It says given. This is my what do you call it? It's my Discover Weekly. So my Discover Weekly is kind of silly this week, mainly because like it's giving me songs that like it's giving me a lot of songs that I already knew. Awesome anime, love it so much. I've been given like lots of recommendations to watch that anime. I think I watched one episode. And then I stopped watching. Have you seen The Wild Robot? I have. That was an awesome movie. It was such a gorgeous movie. Love the art style. Oh yes, it was so nice. Pants. He had purple pants on the other day. Should I give him that? I feel like Foolish is just so colorful. Hello. All right. I think this is pretty okay. Let me color in brown. I don't think this is going to be any like final color scheme I'll give him. I'll most likely change it a lot. And then we can color some green. Hello, welcome in. Green. I feel like this could be a little bit more yellow. Darker a little bit. Oh my gosh, I feel like a lot of people have been getting sick these days. My cousins have been getting ill, and I'm like, please stay away from me. Like my little cousins. I won't lie, guys. I'm a little worried for some for the next generation. Is that okay to say? Because like I see what my little cousins are doing, and I'm like, I'm a little concerned. I don't remember what age like people learn certain things, but like I don't know. It's a little scary. I'm like, what are they teaching in schools right now? It's my fault, Arnar. He plant. He potato. I fear I drew Foolish's head too big. That's better. Okay, not too bad. For the real world, I believe. Oh yeah. It's a little concerning. Because I would be teaching my cousins some stuff, and I'm like, I feel like you should be learning this in school right now. How do you not know? I also have to, I'm like, you guys, you have to be nicer to each other. Oh yeah, stuffy noses are the worst. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Does she knows about Squid Games? No, my little cousins also know about Squid Games. Um, which is a little interesting. I am a good boy. I'm painting rocks with 5-year-olds, and the one girl kept playing drawing Poppy Playtime. That's a little scary. That's a little scary. I don't know. I feel like it's because a lot of the new generation has access to like their iPads and whatever. And so they've been watching like YouTube shorts, um, and like TikTok stuff. So, you know, Nux, thanks for the follow. Oh. I love adding blush onto the drawing. I feel like the blush is one of my favorite parts. Do, 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 do. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Dude, this moment was so endearing. Little. If there's not a ton of blush, it's not my art for real. Dun, 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 now. What does this mean? Dun, 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 dun. Guys, I have a quick question. Do you guys want to go to Filza or do you guys want to go to Pangy? Because I have to wrap up stream. I have to skedaddle. Phil? Philza? Okay, we can go to Phil. He's playing on his hardcore server, as I predicted. He's going... But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun. But yeah, join the raid. You get free channel points when you join the raid. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure to follow. I'll be back tomorrow. But yeah, it was a fun time. I'll make sure to finish this and probably post it online later. But yeah. I told you guys he wasn't going to be on the server today. But it was fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, and then I'll probably stream on Friday. And who knows? We'll probably talk more about other things. And maybe I'll doodle tomorrow. Maybe I'll play Minecraft. Who knows what I'll do? But yeah. Take care, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with me. Goodbye, everybody. Take care. All right? Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Have a good day. And be joyous and whimsy, okay? Take care. Goodbye, all. Goodbye. So long.